26. Oranoren, a son of Dramiel in the tribe of Judah. 1ch2. 25. Orientals or Middle Dotentals. The populace of those lands viewed by Hebrew writers as the East. This area was beyond the boundary of Israel not only to the east but also well up to the northeast and to the southeast into Arabia. GE 25. 6. J 49. 28. Thus, when Jacob went to Laban's household at Haran, he went to the land of the Orientals, any of Canaan. GE 29. 1. Job is called the greatest of all the Orientals, literally, sons of the East. Job 1. 3. FTN. The forces that oppressed Israel before Gideon rose up and vanquished them were comprised of Amalekites and Midianites in addition to the Easterners, otherwise unidentified. JG 6. 3, 33. 7. 12. 8. 10. The Orientals, noted for their wisdom, were, however, surpassed in this respect by Solomon. 1 Chi 4. 30. The so-called wise men, or magi, who visited the young child Jesus were astrologers from eastern parts. Mount 2. 1, 2, 11. Ornaments. An adornment, not always essential in itself, but meant to enhance the appearance of something. Ornaments were used especially by women but also by men. They were used to decorate buildings. At times, they were put on animals. Bible references and the evidence unearthed by archaeologists reveal textoi acute miritra longo. Ornaments 560 chairs, royal chariots, and other items have survived. Hebrew and Christian. Early mention is made of jewelry in the form of a gold nose ring and also bracelets given to Rebekah by Abraham's servant. GE 24. 22, 30, 47, 53. Joseph, upon becoming Pharaoh's prime minister, received the gold necklace and the monarch's own signet ring. GE 41. 41-43. Such signet rings, or seal rings, were common in all the Bible lands, frequently being worn on a cord around the neck. Compare GE 38. 18. They served to affix the signature, or official seal, of the individual to documents and hence, if granted to another person to carry, identified him as a bona fide and authorized representative of the ring's owner. At the Exodus, the Israelites obtained many silver and gold articles from the Egyptians, and doubtless from these came many of the brooches, earrings, rings, and other items they contributed for the preparation of the tabernacle, even as they had wrongly contributed gold earrings for the forming of an idolatrous calf. X 12. 35, 36. 32. 1-4. 35. 20-24. The tabernacle and its equipment saw much work by artisans skilled in woodworking and working with precious metals and gems as well as weaving and embroidery. X 35. 25-35. The later temple by Solomon was even more gloriously adorned. Its cedar wood panels, as well as its doors of oil tree and juniper wood, were carved with such figures as gourd-shaped ornaments, garlands of blossoms, cherubs, and palm tree figures and were overlaid with gold. While the two copper pillars in front of the structure had network, chainwork, pomegranates, and lily work adorning their capitals. 1 Chi 6. 18, 29, 35. 7. 15-22. Solomon showed great appreciation for artistic beauty, and his great ivory throne overlaid with gold, with lion figures alongside each arm and 12 more on the 6 steps before it, was unique in the ancient world. 1 Chi 10. 16-21. The Bible lays greater emphasis, however, on spiritual beauty. Parental discipline is a wreath of attractiveness to one's head and a fine necklace for the throat. Wisdom is a crown of beauty. Lips of knowledge are precious vessels superior to any gold vases of an artisan. As apples of gold in silver carvings is a word spoken at the right time for it, and an earring of gold, and an ornament of special gold, is a wise reprover upon the hearing ear. PR 1. 9. 4. 9. 20. 15. 25. 11. 12. A pretty woman lacking sensibleness is likened to a gold nose ring in the snout of a pig. PR 11. 22. Moderation is encouraged, particularly in the Christian Greek scriptures. Women were to adorn themselves in well-arranged dress, with modesty and soundness of mind, not with styles of hair braiding and gold or pearls or very expensive garb, but in the way that befits women professing to reverence God, namely, through good works. 1 T2 9, 10 Peter could call upon examples of pre-Christian times in urging that women seek the beauty of the secret person of the heart in the incorruptible apparel of the quiet and mild spirit, which is of great value in the eyes of God. He pointed to women such as Sarah who so adorned themselves, subjecting themselves to their own husbands. 1 P3 1-6 Thus, if followed, the scriptures provide a guide to a proper evaluation of ornamentation and jewelry and good balance in its use. Ornamentation in prophecy. Because of his blessing upon Jerusalem, Jehovah likened this capital of Judah to a woman clothed with costly garments, richly ornamented and bejeweled. Her loss of spirituality and her spiritual prostitution with the